Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. And stuff's been happening, as it usually does. So we have a number of things to build in this episode. But before we do that, I want to comment on some landmarks. A landmark we've reached and others that we haven't. So up here, the measurement of our various stats of how good our terraforming is. This is higher than I've ever gone before. So this is nice to see. This Giga version, my previous version of the game, the demo versions, we didn't get that far. But oxygen, 1.27 parts per million. This is a landmark because this, my dear friend, is pretty much what you're breathing now, roughly speaking, depending on where you are. That's about the level of oxygen in our atmosphere. Now, of course, doesn't mean we can necessarily breathe that. I wouldn't be going outside and taking our hat off just yet, because for a start, we don't know what else is in the atmosphere. I mean, the rest of it could be chlorine for all we know. 1.28 now. The trouble really is these two things: pressure and heat. Let's get onto those in a minute. So we'll do some building stuff while I jabber. So the pressure there is one of the major issues, because we're making some super alloy, by the way, for our constructions. The pressure, which I had to look up in our atmosphere, is something like a million Pascal or something like that. Was it 100,000 or a million? I forget exactly where it is. It doesn't really matter either way, because we're not that close here at millipascals there. So millipascal is a thousandth of a pascal. So therefore, we are too low to... we haven't got enough pressure in it. So we're way below what we need to be at the moment. And that's kind of a problem, because it doesn't really matter how much oxygen we've got in the atmosphere if it's too low to breathe, because you might as well not have... you might as well not have the oxygen there at all, quite frankly, as far as that goes. So we're certainly not in a breathable atmosphere. Although, as usual with this game, the readings are a little wacky. I would say that... what stuff we got in here? We got enough bits and pieces? I think we could do one more super alloy, maybe. Yeah, that's really quite low. I would say that probably the plants wouldn't be able to grow outside if the pressure was really that low, as far as that goes. But never mind. Yeah, it would cause tissue damage and all sorts of things, but never mind. So I don't quite understand the developer's view of that. And the other thing is the temperature is still very wacky. So Kelvin is what we're measuring in here, yeah? And Kelvin is one second, what am I doing here? What should I be making? I should be making some of the funky crystals, shouldn't I? How do I make those again? How do I make the crystals? Where is it? Hold on. The super whatever thingy crystals they are. It's probably just... oh, it's zeolite, uranium, and iridium. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, so Kelvin is basically the same level of measurement as centigrade. I know probably not all of you use centigrade, but that's what I'm used to. But what I mean is that all the room temperature is something like 298 Kelvin. Let's go for 5. And if the temperature drops by 1 centigrade, it also drops by 1 Kelvin. It's the same measurement, okay? So it doesn't really matter too much that it's at a different sort of... it's a different scale. There's comparability there, you see. But the thing is, we're talking normal kelvins here. Kelvin is important because it goes down to 0. Okay, 0 Kelvin is the theoretical absolute 0 that people refer to. You know, when physics and chemistry really start to get quite wacky, to tell you the truth. You get some very strange effects when you get to very, very low temperatures. And that's whole numbers of Kelvin. But here, we're talking about micro kelvins. Now, micro is a millionth of whatever it is you're measuring. You know, so a millimeter is a thousandth of a meter. A micrometer, or a micrometer, is a millionth of a meter. So we're talking about very, very small amounts of temperature here. And I thought maybe I was making... oh, we need some osmium. What did I pick? I picked up sulfur, didn't I? I need osmium. Try to talk and walk at the same time. You know I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. You know, I do my best, but my brain very small. Where's my osmium? What did I do with my osmium? Did I put it? I think I put it somewhere new now. I've been shuffling the stuff around. No, I must have some osmium. What have I done with it? Wait, who's nicked my osmium, eh? Oh, I left it here 2 minutes ago. Maybe I've really got none left, or I've put it somewhere really weird. What do you reckon I've done with it? I've looked in this one already, haven't I? Have I used it all up? Maybe I have. I mean, that meteorite fell. It's more likely I've put it somewhere silly. Found it. I don't know how I lost it, but there you go. Got tons of the bloody stuff. Anyway, there you go. I thought maybe I was going a little crazy because, you know, maybe meteorologists measure temperature in a different way and I'm misunderstanding something here. You know, maybe that's what I'm not getting wrong here, because at millikelvin, we're not in at 1 Kelvin yet, and absolute zero is 0 Kelvin, right? So that means, in theory, what we've got outside right now is so cold it's almost at absolute zero, because we're about to hit a millikelvin, yeah, a thousandth of a Kelvin. So am I misunderstanding how this is working? But I don't think I am, because you know, meteorologists do look at things like microkelvins, but they're talking about when they're measuring, you know, tiny fluctuations in temperature to really understand weather patterns very, very carefully. You know, so I don't get what the I don't think it's me getting a misunderstanding here. I think it's just that the devs have not really used the right scale for this sort of thing. I would say probably, you know, say out here that the atmosphere is really thin. Maybe we're as cold as Mars. You know, you're talking, what's Mars on a good day? Maybe, is it like -60 or something in centigrade? Something like that? I don't know. But it's not, you know, it's like 200 Kelvin or something. It's not a fraction of it. But that's a bit weird. It's just a mind niggle that it annoys me. I don't know why they've gone for that. But there we go. So that's the landmark, and there maybe where we can't take our hat off outside. The things we can build now, though, are the nuclear fusion generator. Which, now I'm interested by this. It's not very big, is it? Actually, it's really quite small. Where should we put this? Should we put this somewhere fancy? Where should we put this? Where can we put this that's good? I don't know. We've got a lot of stuff built around here. Just randomly shove it over here, couldn't we, really? Have it down by the sea, maybe. Down by the water. We'll just stick it over here. Why not? Nestle it next to this rock. Now, I was interested by this because I thought maybe we've seen fusion reactors in the ships, haven't we? We've seen them in some of the ships, and they had a little hatch that would open. I was wondering if you could have put something in there, but this seems to be running. It's not even making a noise. It's not only cold fusion, it's silent fusion. How nice. And the other thing, which is probably going to make some noise, we're going to make, was we finally got to the ore extractor. The second ore extractor. It's got double drills, by the look of it. We need some more osmium and some super alloy and a couple of iridium rods, by the look of it, which I'm pretty sure we've already got. There we go. I've got loads of materials. That's why I was surprised I couldn't find any osmium, because I've got bags in it. We'll put this over here. We've got some more extracting over here. We'll put it a bit further over this way. Just a bit of variety of the scenery. We'll shove it over here. There's a bit of spare bit of ground that's not being used for anything. Are you a big lad? You're quite a big lad. I want to see what you're digging up. But we'll give you a bit of time to run to see what you're going to do. Yeah, that'll do. Over here. Plant spread over here. It's a big locker. Cool. Hope it just doesn't dig up more of the basics. That'd be quite boring, wouldn't it? How much energy are you using anyway? Oh, hold on. You told me a second ago. Because you're making heat as well as pressure. Quite a lot of energy being used. I think it's like 3 times the amount of the standard ore thingies. But there you go. That's the thing about all we can make for now. But I wanted to show you something else as well over here, which is very cool. Because I was searching around trying to find that other plant. I'm not going to find it. Excuse me. Come on a second. No, come on, slurp out the water. There we go. Stick my face in there. Right, over here, see if we can find it again. There's one here, actually. No, that's not it. No. Thought I saw, when I saw this for a second, I thought I saw something else. I'm looking for life. Now, we've got some life around here, these boring green plants and things. But I saw some more exciting life over here the other day. I don't know how it decides where to spawn. There we go, look at this. I found one of these already. This is a plant arama. If I pluck this, I don't know if it grows again or not. But I found them growing around again. This is one of the rare ones we were looking for the tree, to make the genetic manipulation for the tree spreader. Genetic manipulation to make new trees to put into the tree spreader, which I don't think we've got yet. I don't think we've quite got that far. But I'm hoping that other plants will spawn around the area. All I've found so far is 2 arama, so I don't know if that means that we aren't going to get the other ones, or maybe they come in later. I really don't know as far as that goes. What else? Have we got anything else we can make here? Or have we hit the limit? We could try and make... I should probably try and make one of these. I've got some spare stuff. I just want to see what it looks like. Because I commented before that I didn't think it seemed worth it. You know, because it just looks like one of the standard... like 4 of the standard rooms stuck together, which are really cheap to make. I mean, why would I want to make this? But shall we see how big it is? Is it really worth it to make... Where should we put this? Let's go over here a little bit. I think I've got my... We can just stick it on the end, maybe. On the end of the lab. How big is it? How big are you? What sort of big lad are you? There we go. A bit dark. We run through the thing over here. So it does what we thought, which is that it removes the internal walls. It's very dark in here, which I guess is kind of nice. But these lights aren't doing anything, are they? Is it really worth it for the... I guess if you want your base more open like this. I mean, it could be... What we could do, you know, we could make it a bit more nice in here. A bit more nice. We could make some walls. So we just need iron and cobalt, which we've got loads of. Hopefully by the time I've finished fannying around, we will have we'll have some ores from the ore collector 2 out there. Yeah, if you want to make your base look nicer and you've got enough spare super alloy, you're getting enough materials now from your extractions that you don't mind. We've got that wall in the middle though, it's not pure glass, that's hoping. I guess it's kind of nice. And you could put glass on top as well. Can you put glass on the floor? I haven't got any titanium anyway, I don't think so. I mean, that's alright, isn't it? It's okay. It'd be nicer in the daytime. Let's go look at the ore extractor. Let's see if it's pulled anything new out. And then we can look at the stats and we see what we need to push next to get the next upgrade. Probably bio thingies or whatever it's called. The biomass is probably what we're after. What have you got? This is my unimpressed face. Iron. You said extracts rarer ores from the ground. Well, we'll see, shall we? We'll see what you come out with later. And probably what I'll do soon is I'll build some supports so this big room doesn't look too floaty and terrible. Which is what it does right now. In the meantime, though, what are we after next? What are we after unlocking? Tree spreader. We haven't got tree spreader 1 yet, which is in here, isn't it? Oh, we're very close. 65 tons. Insert a tree seed to grow your first trees. That sounds pretty cool. I wonder if it grows around the edge of the lake or not. That is good. That's very cool. I like that. Have we got anything else to unlock? We've unlocked this. Tree spreader track 2 is more oxygen, which we will get to. 79.5. Well, we're quite a long way off that, but we can build to it. That's fine. Yeah, we're running out of stuff to unlock, which is very, very good. And I presume this, so this I'm guessing, I wonder if this is story related. So I said before about the fusion reactors, didn't I? That nuclear fusion generator, yeah. That we've got a bunch of generators on the planet, and they've got hatches in them. So what if we have to make 3 of these, and that does something for the end game? Maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, we're nearly at 1 millikelvin. 10% of above 0 or whatever. Above absolute 0. Oh, game. You're so weird. Right, okay. So let's wait for the... well, I'll probably do some things to increase the biomass. And the sooner we get there, the better. Although at this rate, by the time I'm building it, it'll go to 65 tons. Okay, we have now reached insects. Well, we haven't. We're heading towards insects. We've got trees, supposedly. Although I don't think anything's grown out there yet. I shouldn't imagine. I did a little run around to see if I've seen any trees springing up. Because plants come up, you know, so I'd expect the trees might come up as well. But I've not seen anything so far. Also, I've had another meteorite fall. I'm getting quite low on food. Eat some more beans. I had another meteorite fall for osmium and sulfur. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Where did it fall? I've just left the rocks lying around now, so I've lost track of where they are. Although, quite frankly, I'm not really short on any of them. That's iron. Was it not over here somewhere? They're harder to spot. It's not like... Because... You know, osmium's blue stuff, which is kind of like the cobalt. It's exactly like the cobalt. So anyway, still being utterly pathetic. Look at this. There's nothing special in here. It's not giving me any rare elements at all. This is going to be a bug, hasn't it? This one. What if they're just planning for it to dig up the fancier stuff? It's just not doing it yet. I don't know. There's a tree going under here. It's a good thing it didn't disrupt the rocket. But there we go. But we're going to build a tree spreader now, is what we're going to do. Yes, indeedy doody. A tree spreader. Extracts rarer ores. I shall turn that one off at this rate. We've got loads of power anyway. Here it is, tree spreader. Put it on... It doesn't look very balanced. It's got to float on this. You've got to put it on water. Bacteria fertilizer and the like. So I've got some... I've got an inventory full of crap because for some reason I decided it would be a good idea to take stuff out of there tonight. Let's just make some of this. No, I can't make any of that. It's a bloody disaster. Here I am thinking I'm being all good and careful. I'm getting ready to start the recording and tell you what we're going to make next, and I'm just not ready. I've got my type 2 plant growers going here. Fertilizer. I need bacteria. So I need some water, which I should have loads of over here. Oh, and the algae as well, of course. Goodness, we've got everything already. Now, where's our tree? There it is, our precious tree seedling. And where are we going to put this? Because we've got quite a big space over here. Gulp, gulp. How much power does it use? Not bad, not terrible. Oh, okay. Why does he put it on the water? Okay. I mean, it can't seriously be growing them in the water, can it? I've got the achievement jungle. Do you reckon they're going to grow out the water? Or is it that it's supposed to be... You're supposed to put it on a puddle? Not a big lake like this, but on a puddle? I don't know. While we're waiting for that to do something, why don't we go and do some mutations? What's a rare one? Arraignment. We could use that. Let's make some mutagen, shall we? So here's where that arraignment's growing. So we'll just rip that out of the ground. Bit of general bioterrorism. I haven't really been the supports for this either. These stairs are really annoying me. I was trying to line them up with this. It doesn't want to do it. It just wants to go over this side. Or like be too low. Very, very frustrating. Not good for base building. Snap into the wrong location. So we need to put in... Start sequencing. Oh, it's going to take some time to do it. Oh, that's quite good, I guess. I like the fact it's not instant, like everything else in the game. Well, most of the things in the game. Yeah, that's good. While we're here, what have I done the right thing with these trees? Are they sort of coming out of the ground under here? That's not a tree. %. Oh yeah, look at trees. Look at little trees growing by here. But it doesn't seem very good. I don't think this is right. Just having one tree growing. That doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter that the tree is here rather than the water. It's not good, is it, really, though? It's not what we want. I mean, why don't we plant like somewhere like here, and we'll get more trees coming out. Again, it doesn't matter. I think we'll still get the benefit from the thing, but I don't like it. It's not a good idea. Hold on. Get out there, you. Let's build it over here. If we can. Just a little tributary, you know. Something like that? Where's a good location? Little edge of a lake, maybe. Over here? How about that? There you go. It's sucking water out of the lake then. But it's going to plant the trees around here. I like that. It's more of an area, a dead area around there anyway. Very good, very good. Right, let's come back when we've got another tree spreader and another set of different trees. We're done. Humalora, which looks like a very interesting tree as far as that goes. Now, while we're here though, before we do something else, let's do another one of these if we can. Mutagen seed tusker. Sure.